Hello everyone, Tutu Mora here with The Why, bringing you tools to feel well in your body, mind, and spirit. So sometimes we all need a little nudge or a little reminder to get up and move our bodies. Moving our bodies regularly, especially when we're working from home or remote learning and sitting for a lot of the day, is really important to keep our muscles and our joints feeling good and to keep our energy flowing. So today we're going to take just 5 minutes to move our bodies, maybe get our heart rate up a little bit, get things moving so we can approach the rest of the day with some more energy and a little bit more presence. So you won't need any props, but if you're able, go ahead and stand up. I'm going to take a step back so you can see my body here. And making sure that you've got enough space for your arms, for your legs, for yourself to move around a little bit. Let's just start to bounce here, letting everything be loose. You can have a wide stance as you bounce. You can have a narrow stance as you bounce. And maybe starting to let a little twist happen, letting everything just be loose. And then we're going to bring those arms out to the sides. If you want to continue your bounce, you can. But for the sake of talking, I'm going to stop the bounce for a moment. But letting your arms come out to the side and making sure your shoulders are down and away from the ears. We don't want any of this. So we're going to bring those fingertips out, and I want you to find a little reach through your hands as if you're shooting little laser beams out of your fingertips here. Taking a deep breath, and then we're going to gently flex at the wrist. So as if you're pushing two walls away to either side of you, and then fingertips down towards the floor, reaching right through those wrist spaces. Let's take one more just like that, keeping those shoulders down and away from the ears. And then let's bring that flex back in, and we're going to turn this into a little side bend. Just reaching up through the back of the armpit so we stretch out that side of the torso, which might have gotten a little crunched or collapsed as we've been sitting. Taking that to the other side. And we'll do one more time to each side here. And then you can let your arms drop, and we're going to return to our bounce. Maybe finding a little bit more looseness, finding a little bit more twist to either side. And let's go ahead and turn that into a twist, letting your arms reach out long to either side. Let's pause this twist in the diagonal, reaching to one side of the room as you twist, and then taking that back to center and over to the other side, reaching on that diagonal through those fingertips. One more time to each side. And then returning to center here. All right, so let's find our bounce again, and we're going to take this into some jumping jacks, just taking it lightly, however the intensity feels good for your body today. But let's start just taking a few here. Again, if you'd like to take this super fast, go for it. If you'd like to take this a little bit more slowly, whatever feels good for your body. And we'll take a couple just minutes of jumping jacks here. Couple more. And returning to your light bounce. Maybe adding in your little twist. couple more here from side to side. And then let's pause here at the center. So we're going to finish with just a couple little stretches here before we send you back to your day. So let's find your feet parallel, hip distance apart. We're gonna take a little roll down here. So I'm gonna stand to the side so you can see my body. We're just gonna tuck the chin, articulating down the spine. Stopping wherever you feel any tension or tightness. There's no need to go all the way down to your toes if that doesn't feel accessible. But just hanging out at the bottom if you find yourself able to reach the bottom. And if you don't, you can go ahead and stack yourself all the way back up. But just hanging here and then rolling all the way back up. And let's do that one more time. So wherever you are, in whatever extent you can take a roll down, let's take one more. And articulating down the length of the spine. Finding whatever degree of stretch feels good and feels accessible to you today. And stacking yourself all the way back up. So, once you're all done, you can go ahead and get a full glass of water, which is always a good idea for the body and for the focus. And I'll see you back here next time on the Wise YouTube channel. Take care.